Hello, everyone. Good evening, good day, good morning, and welcome to the proMX Dynamics Week 2023. And this is our first session of this week, and we still have 3 sessions in the next days. So, wait a second. Yep. So, stay up to date, and yeah, hopefully we will see you as well on the upcoming events. But for the topic for today, we have Stefanie Schenk and Dominik Rzepnicki. Sorry, Dominik Rzepnicki, right, Dominik? Sorry for my pronunciation.
All right.
Didn't go as I wanted. Sorry, everyone. And today we will talk about Copilot for sales and customer service. Today in the morning, we were talking about project operations and some actual features that are there, some upcoming features that will be released maybe in the next year. And now we will be talking more about some features that are already there. Our team take care of preparing some demonstrations and explaining you how you can make the best of it for your projects. So Stefanie Schenk is our senior consultant, and Dominik Rzepnicki is a technical consultant at proMX. Both of them have a huge experience in Dynamics 365 CRM, and they will tell you a little bit more about that. And they were involved in different projects with different industries for related to the digitalization. And yeah, let's then talk about that. Now, team, to you.
So I will start the presentation. Let me share my screen. Okay, is it visible?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, fine. So welcome again from my side to today's webinar regarding Copilot for sales and customer service. Let me make a quick intro about my person. My name is Dominik Rzepnicki, and I'm technical consultant in proMX since 2021. With the Dynamics CRM, or now 365, I'm associated since 2016. My main responsibilities regarding the system are customizations, making all of the automations with the scripts, automation flows, workflows, doing reports like document core pack, providing the business analysis and concepting for our customers, and data migrations with tools like Kingswaysoft. So I have divided today's presentation for 2 parts, for Sales Copilot and Customer Service Copilot. So the flow. I have prepared for you the typical sales use case from the salesperson's perspective. So the flow. I'm going to start out with receiving an email from a prospect, and I'm going to use the AI to generate email to provide an easier, quicker response. From there, you'll see in the note of the email, we're going to create a meeting. I will prepare myself for this meeting and will actually conduct the call. And then after we're done, I will at the end of the call, I will end the recording, transcription, and we'll look at all of the insights and action items that have been generated after this call. So in general, I would like to show you how it looks like the integration between Dynamics, Outlook, and Teams client. So let's jump to the Outlook's perspective. Here's the Outlook, and I have received an email from a prospect. This is someone who hasn't done business with us yet. So I got an email from in this case from John. You could see in the body of the email that he is looking for some information regarding the products, Cafe Grandes. He's looking for some information regarding the discounts of our services and regarding shipping and return policies. So now in typical sales cycle, it looks like that. We have to minimize the Outlook. We have to open the Dynamics or other CRM system. We have to create a lead, or if we are having such contact, fulfill the necessary information. If we are having lead, we have to just convert this lead to the opportunity, fulfill the data accordingly. I mean, create a contact, account, and so on, as whatever we've got from the email's perspective. And afterwards, we can start conversation with our customer, except when we are having the Copilot add-on. So on the right side, we are having a few days ago, the Sales Copilot was visible from this section, but it seems that Microsoft has moved this Copilot to the application icon. So when we are clicking the Sales Copilot add-on, we are having such a panel like the old Outlook integration tool. We've got two tabs, Highlights and Dynamics 365. And at the first point, we can notice that he's recognized that this specific email is not available, is not created as a contact or other form of record in our system. So we can add this contact to our system. We have to fulfill all of the information, what we are having. So John Doe, in this case, provide the email and save the record. Additionally, we are having here few information like private notes, contact details, and related items. Related items are available currently because I have done lately some tests with this email. Let's go back to the previous page. So I would like to save this email just to keep the whole history of this conversation within our opportunity, because I know exactly that this contact is writing to me regarding currently existing opportunity. So I'm providing the name of the opportunity, Cafe Grandes. I'm providing here the information, Cafe Grandes as it is, opportunity, and save the email. So saving, and we can notice that it's currently tracked in our Dynamics system. We've got here information connected to, and if you click on the opportunity, we are receiving the key information as the summary and the details of this specific record. So when exactly this record has been created, the current budget, and the latest activity. Okay, I would like to go back to the first page, and here is the differentiate between this Sales Copilot and the old Outlook integration tool. We've got here a feature from the AI. So describe the email you want. It's mainly works like the ChatGPT, but from Microsoft version. So we can describe the problem, what we want to achieve, and he's getting us the proper results. We've got reply to inquiry. So we've got here a proper inquiry from the customer, and he's providing us the key information according to the email, what we have received. We can make a proposal, we can address a concern. Summarize a sales meeting, I will show you at the end of this session, because it's strictly related with the insights, what I have provided, what I have prepared for you yesterday. Okay, so let's make a reply to inquiry. I'm clicking on this reply, getting things ready. Okay, almost done. Okay, it's still in preview mode, so sometimes it doesn't work. We can always use the describe the email you want. So for instance, prepare an inquiry according to this email. So let's try this one. Okay, he's writing down. and take a look. Sometimes it doesn't work because it's still in preview mode, but hopefully they will fix all of the issues. So we can see that he's writing regarding John Doe. So if I click on the John Doe blue URL, I'm receiving all of the key information currently from the system, because I have saved this email and created a new contact. We are receiving the brief information according to the customer's request. So we've got also association to the products, which are currently associated to our opportunity record, and sales price, the key information. We are having the information regarding return policies, discounts, and so on. And this content, we are able to copy or adjust it a little bit. So let's say that I would like to adjust this draft. We are able to adjust a length of this email, just to make it a little bit shorter, a little bit longer. We can adjust also a tone to make it more friendly. And let's say I would like to suggest a meeting time for this customer. Additionally, we are able to provide a specific language. Currently, there is only available English, Spanish, French, and German. But what is cool, really cool from this section, that we can also add some additional information. So let's make that mention that till the end of this week, we are having 20% off for all products, and click update. So according to those information, I would like to adjust the tone of this email. I would like to suggest a time frame of the future call and update the information about the discounts. So I'm updating the query. And here's it. So the latest version, plus he has updated the discounts for the products, for all products to this week. And additionally, we have adjusted the tone to be more friendly, and of course, the available date for meeting. We can, of course, try again, or restore the last version, or just start over the whole briefing. But let's keep it as it is. I will copy the content and I will reply to our customer. At this point, we are able to adjust also the text of this email. So let's say that this suggested date from the sales Copilot doesn't fit me well. I was just interested into suggestion of the time frame of the next appointment, and we can change it as it is in normal body of the email. We can adjust every section of the email. So I'm sending the email to the customer with following information. Then this one, I would like to save the whole history, the whole conversation, and associate the email, what I have sent, to our opportunity. So I have to open it again, the Sales Copilot. It's loading. And I would like to associate this email to the opportunity record. Here's the summary automatically. We can save it and associate it to the opportunity, and it will be created the new note within our timeline. But I would like to save this email. Or probably it's already saved. Let's check it out. Okay, let's open the opportunity and take a look on the timeline. So we've got here a note, what I have just saved. We are receiving the key information, what I have provided on the email perspective, and what date of the appointment has been suggested. And the email, okay, it's there. So I've got here an email from the customer and my reply. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Okay, this one. So that was the first point of the sales communication. Then we have to create a meeting. Let's say that customer has accepted my suggestion of the appointment, and we have to create a meeting from the Outlook perspective. So I'm clicking on the email, create a meeting. So we've got here Sales Copilot on the ribbon side. I'm clicking on the Sales Copilot, and I would like to also save this appointment to our opportunity, just to associate the whole record. Cafe Grande, save. And additionally, we've got the standard possibilities just to choose the specific dates. Here, mark as a Teams meeting, and I would like to just send it. Okay. So I have saved the meeting just to keep the whole history, and then from the opportunity perspective, let's refresh. I am receiving now the notification on the assistant panel regarding the upcoming meeting. Okay. Additionally, we've got here on the timeline perspective also an associated meeting. When we are opening this meeting, during the testing, I have noticed that they have still problems with association or marking the proper Boolean field here, the Teams meeting as yes, because I have marked from the Outlook's perspective this option. After marking this option, then I'm receiving the possibility just to join the meeting from the appointment perspective. When we are clicking here, I'm able to just provide the proceed with the browser or join Teams app. So from the appointment perspective, additionally from the timelines perspective, I am receiving now the Teams icon, which is working the same as it was on the appointment perspective. I'm able to join this meeting. Okay, so we've got now the possibility to join the call with the customer from the Dynamics perspective, from the appointment, from the timeline, from the Teams, of course, from the Outlook, and so on. So, and the last step before the call. So, salesperson would like to prepare for a meeting. So I'm going back to the Outlook. I would like to open, here is the suggested a meeting. Okay. I would like to open the appointment. And I've got here also a Sales Copilot add-on, as I showed you a few seconds ago. And as a preparation, I'm using this opportunity summary section to prepare myself for this appointment. So I've got here the same functionality, the same information what I have saved or provided in the previous steps within the opportunity or from the Sales Copilot add-on. Okay, so that's how does it look like. So we have covered the first area using using AI to generate emails, to create an appointment, and to prepare myself for a meeting. But let's make a quick pause. So just to summarize, we have replied to the prospect with using this AI. We have created a meeting and we have prepared for a meeting. Now, I'm going to conduct the meeting now with my prospect. So we will use the Teams, and then after the call is over, we'll review the call insights and the action items. So I wanted to give you a different visual roadmap just for those two steps. So mainly, customer is joining the call. I'm managing the call. We are talking about the business, and afterwards, we are closing the call, stopping the transcription, stopping the recording, and we are able to review the insights, the summary of this appointment. Of course, I won't proceed with all of these steps now because I have prepared for you a sample yesterday. So it's already available, but I would like to show you the key steps, what we have to, from the salesperson perspective, do. So the first point, we are having here a customer's mailbox. I would like to join the meeting. So I'm joining as the browser perspective. Okay, I'm providing the name, John. So he's already in the lobby. Now, from the salesperson perspective, I'm also attending to this meeting with browser, let's say. So now we are in on the Teams perspective. I will mute myself, and the key information before we'll admit the person from the lobby, we have to first of all start the transcription. We have to confirm the language which will be spoken, and afterwards we will start the recording. That's the crucial steps what we have to do before we will admit the customer, our prospect. Afterwards, we are able to accept him. According to those options, we are able to receive the summary of the insights from the Sales Copilot. So we are managing the call, customer is leaving. We can afterwards stop the transcription and stop the recording. It takes a few minutes till we will receive a notification on the chat's perspective from the Sales Copilot bot. And here is our sample, what I have prepared for you from yesterday's appointment. It looks like this. I can now review the summary. It's an amazing, insightful resource for both sides, from the seller and the sales management team. It can begin to review the results of that call with Sales Copilot combined with the conversation intelligence. And we've got here at the top of the screen the highlights from the conversation. Down below, we've got a sentiment. So it analyzes the sentiment of the call, how we are exactly speaking to ourselves. So we've got here the positive, neutral, or negative sentiment. We can walk through the whole recording, the whole call, and one more time, take a look what have happened and how did it went. On the right side, we've got the whole transcription from this call about which topics we have spoken about and so on. Additionally, what is really cool, we are having here a follow-up section. So it has discovered, notice that we have spoken with the customer, that I will prepare for him a proposal, and we can mark it here on the mentions. Where was it exactly, in which section of the conversation? And you can see it was in the closing one. So next follow-up next week, or proposal, which will be okay. Of course, the transcription is not perfect. It's up to our dialect. If we are speaking very clearly according to the language what we have chosen at the beginning of the conversation, then it gathers all of the information. Okay, so but regarding this recap, we can create a task for ourselves or for other person from our team and associate this task, in this case for work on the proposal, and provide the subject and associate to our opportunity record, and it will be associated to the timeline. Okay, so a ton of information, very rich, and this is kind of highlighted highlighted. It's a very good starting point from the seller's perspective. Let's say, okay. So that would be this one from the Sales Copilot. Let's jump now to the customer's service. So we're going to be looking on the customer service workspace application. Here is in my case configured the customer service Copilot. First of all, let's jump to the presentation. I have prepared for you two functionalities mainly: case summary and Copilot ask a question. Those two functionalities I would like to show you today. So just back to the system. Okay. What is it exactly? So the case summary includes the key information. It gathers the key information from the case record. Let's go to the dashboard and open a specific record. Let's say this one. So it gathers the information from the specific fields like case title, subject, priority, case status, description. And after opening the record, you can notice that we've got here the case summary above the timeline, which is collapsed. It notifies me that after clicking on opening the case summary, it summarizes for me the case. So it gathers according to those information. Yeah, sometimes it's, of course, it's in preview mode, so sometimes it doesn't work. After refresh, it should gather properly again the information. So let's open one more time the record. Keep shutting down. Summarize the case. So after clicking on it, Copilot has summarized the case for me, removing the need to gather through all of the information contained in the body of the case and the timeline, which is situated here. It notifies me that this is AI generated information. It also states that there could be mistakes, and that user should ensure it's accurate and appropriate before using those information. Additionally, we've got the same functionality like it was on the Sales Copilot. It's the functionality thumbs up, thumbs down, which is mainly just to provide our feedback to the Microsoft whether the information what we are receiving are correct one or not. So we've got, of course, the copy button to copy to the clipboard, and we can, according to those information, let's say, provide a note with this information, case summary. So according to those information, okay, let's look now at how the case summary can be updated. So according to those button refresh. So let's say that we have found a solution or temporary solution for this case. So let's say workaround as a note, and we have found a temporary workaround. Some use cases still needs to be fixed. And after adding the note, I would like to refresh the case summary. Refreshing, and it should gather the new information what I have provided. So take a look. However, the support team has found a temporary workaround for the problem, although some use cases still needs to be addressed. So it's pretty cool functionality. And the common problem, what is it exactly? Why they have invented this? A common problem today is that nowadays a lot of agents struggle to get the general understanding of the case, and it can take a long time to gather all of the information from the case, from the timelines, from the emails, to read through all of the case notes from the emails perspective and so on. So in this case, Copilot case summary features uses this as AI. It's really helpful for support engineers to make their lives easier. As you have noticed already, we've got on the right side Copilot preview 2 tabs: ask a question, write an email. The second tab, write an email, unfortunately is currently available only on the emails form perspective, but I will show you just in a second how does it look like. Mainly, this ask question is using the organization's internal knowledge and vast amounts of data from trusted websites. If I remember well, we are able to configure till 5 trusted websites to use this chat. So let's say that I will ask him a question. How should we deal with returns? And according to this question, he's searching within our knowledge articles. What is exactly the instruction for the support engineer? And take a look. I'm receiving a correct answer to deal with returns. What we can use within the conversation with the customer, and we are able also to copy the text, provide our feedback, and check the sources. And take a look. We've got here a knowledge article, return and exchange. If we will open it, we are receiving here a key information from the knowledge base, from the knowledge article regarding the description, keywords, title, and down below, we've got the whole text which have been provided by some of our employees. Additionally, we can try one more time, but I'm not sure how much time we've got still. So I would like to show you write an email. How does it look like? Let's open the email perspective activities. All emails, and let's say water tank cleaning question. So let's say that we've got a situation that customer has asked us how to clean a water tank. And on the write an email tab, we are having the same functionality what we had on the Sales Copilot. So we are seeing templates which have been provided by Microsoft. We can suggest a call, request more information, emphasize with feedback, provide the product service details. But additionally, according to this one, we are also able to ask a question. So how to clean a water tank? And according to this question, he is providing me a proper reply, and we are able to use this reply from the knowledge base perspective or from other trusted websites, the key information. So instructions, I have copied it, write an email, and I would like to suggest a call. And he's preparing me a draft, an email. So thank you for reaching out to us. I'm suggesting a 30 minutes call. I can copy it and provide here an answer via email, via reply. Okay. Okay, it's already completed email, but I can provide here information plus here's the instruction from the knowledge base. So I'm providing him or her the suggested call plus instruction how we can solve this issue. And what is the purpose of this functionality? So pretty the same what we had before on the case summary. A common problem for agents today is spending lots of time searching for knowledge sources and engaging with subject matter experts, having to navigate around the system or looking the answers from the external systems perspective or in the website and so on, and troubleshoot the customer issues. So mainly it's really helpful functionalities from the support engineers and from the customers perspective. Yeah. I guess that's it from my side. I hopefully I get on time, Katarina. Yeah.
Yes, all perfect. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Dominik, for all the information, all the updates.
Sure.
And let us check if we have some questions. All right. I don't see any questions in the chat, but team, please feel free to drop them into the chat, or you can also raise your question and I can turn on your mic so you can ask your questions directly to Dominik. If not, then you can still have some time. Meanwhile, Stefanie will be doing her part of the presentation. And after at the end of the session, we can still cover some questions if we will have some time. All right. Then no questions still in the chat. Let's see. Then maybe we will have some later. Thank you once more, Dominik.
Thank you.
So, hi everybody. I'm trying to share my presentation. So, can you already see it?
Not yet. Maybe it's loading. Mm-hmm. Now we can see it.
Oh, perfect. All right. So we come to the second part of our little session this evening or then this day, wherever you are. So in the release wave 2, there was a little feature which is still in the preview today, but I will, in spite of this, I will show it to you. It's about linking an email to different type of records. So a few words about my person. So my name is Stefanie Schenk. I'm working with Dynamics since 2006, and I'm working at proMX since 2015. So it's yeah, I worked with a lot of projects during the last few years, different industries from industrial machinery, IT, energy, automotive, construction, manufacturing. That's a little finance. It's a little excerpt out of this. Normally, my experience is in the customizing of the dynamic system, scripting and coding, Power Automate solutions, and Power BI. So imagine you have an email within the Dynamics 365 system. I think, yeah, most of you use this functionality. And you see here the email record on the screen, little screen I show. You have that field regarding, and you can add a relation to a record in to that email. So that could be an account, that could be a lead, a contact, an opportunity, but it will always be one record which this email is related to. So, and when you have set up the relationship, the email will show up in the timeline of this record. So when you see it here, I related it to a company named ABC Company. And when you then will have a look at the ABC Company, you will see exactly this email in the timeline of the company. There's a function where you can see the email in kind of hierarchical structures. So if I add the email or I relate the email maybe to an opportunity which has a contact, I will also see that email in the timeline of the contact, not only in the timeline of the opportunity. And if the contact is related to an account, I will see that email then in 3 timelines: the account, the contacts, the opportunity. So that is the standard functionality as it works for many years. So yeah, but maybe there's a scenario. I there might be some additional accounts or contacts of importance, maybe external consultants or other opportunities which are also would like to see the email in the timeline of. And at the until now, there was no possibility to have an additional link in it. So, but now with the new Wave 2 release, we have a new field which was introduced to the email table, and the field name is related, and the field type is a party list. So a party list is very similar to a lookup field. So a lookup field was the field before where I can relate the email to one single record. But it is not, so with the party list field, it is possible to link it not only to the one single record, but to a list so of records, and the type of those records can be different ones. So with the new field, I will be able to relate the email to the regarding field, so like you know it until now, and additionally to a list of other, let's say records. So it could be account, a contact, and everything mixed up. So you will see when you add that field on the email form, you will see then there you can choose an opportunity, a contact, a lead. You see that on the different symbols. And that email will then be show up in the timeline, not only of the ABC company, but of in total 5 different record type timelines. So when you have a look here, that's the same email, importing pricing information to Dominik, which is related to the ABC company, is regarding the ABC company, and it shows up also in the timeline of the Blue Yonder airline company, as I added this here in the related area. And it also shows up in the timeline of the Coho Winery account. You see it here, that email. And additionally, on John Doe's contact timeline. And on that, the timeline of the lead. So I'm totally free to add a lot of records here. What is the business value of that? Activity records like emails, in future, maybe appointment tasks and calls can be associated to additional activity participants. So that are the parties. Which can be accounts, contact leads, opportunity, and so on. So previously that was possible. You only had the chance to relate it to one and see it in the hierarchy. So as I mentioned before, it's a preview, so we have some limitations at the moment. So the only supported activity table is email. So I think, other activities will follow. And that related field is visible in the Dynamics app. So, but not on the, I didn't find it on the app for Outlook now. So you have to create your relations within the Dynamics app and not directly in the Outlook. But I'm pretty sure this will follow in the future. All right, so happy to show you that little new feature. So do you have any questions at the moment?
Thank you so much, Stephanie. I believe that some of even our teammates were listening very carefully because we also are working with something related like that. So very interesting. Thank you so much. And Anna had one question about the multi-tab gathering, if it's only available for emails or also for other activity types. And I believe you already answered that question, but just wanted to ask you if you have something to add.
Yeah, at the moment they say in the preview it's only available for emails. Unfortunately, I have no information when it will be available for other entities, but I think it will follow in some of the other waves.
All right. Hopefully it will come soon. Soon enough. And I don't see any further questions in the chat, but in case you have some, we still have a couple of minutes. And if not, please feel free to contact um, Dominik or Stephanie directly to their email. Could you please go to your slide and share your email? Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. So it is the name, last name at proMX.net, and the same with Dominik. And if not, feel free to also visit our website and write us to look@proMX.net, and we'll be happy to answer all your questions. And before finishing, just in case you want to stay tuned in everything related to Dynamics 365, please follow us on LinkedIn. We are making a nice newsletter there and also post all the blog articles that we are posting on directly related to the industry and all the updates. And hopefully you will like it. And we hope that we will see you in our upcoming sessions tomorrow and on Friday. And wishing you a great rest of the day, evening, or morning. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Stephanie and Dominik, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.